Hi everyone, welcome back to Felix Art World. Here, one more project, now this time painting a wave. And these are the colors I am using today. They're all pre-mixed with floetrol. First one is a sky, a blue that is kind of like a tallow blue that I found at the dollar store. And it's already pre-mixed in the little white bottle. Metallic blue by craftsmart, dark green by Liquitex, a lighter green by Winsor and Newton. That's the only one with the oil, with the lubricant. It's a hair product. And also the turquoise is by Stewart. It's ready. The white is by Liquitex, and floetrol is the medium I use to mix them all. I'm using this sponge to distribute the paint evenly, and the knife palette for the wave. I start with my base coat. It has no oil in it, no lubricant, no silicone. And so I just distribute it all over the place, make sure my canvas is nice and wet. I must also mention that on the bottom of the canvas I have support. I have a fat sheet of styrofoam, and that gives it extra support and makes it easier to work with. Okay, so here's the paints, adding the greens, turquoise, metallic blue, the tallow blue, the white, and now this is the really fun part, my favorite step. I will be using the knife palette to surf and a straw to blow on the top superior part of the wave. So technically this palette will be surfing on this wave. I have to just slightly swipe it, ever so slightly. And oh yes, I'm getting beautiful cells. They're just opening up. The metallic blue helps the cells to open up. Plus I do have that hair product in it. It's called like olive oil, which is just an equivalent of the coconut milk product for the hair. I'm happy. I'm getting beautiful cells all over the place. So we play it by ear. You don't want to over swipe and mix the colors too much. If you over mix the colors, if you blend it way too much, it's gonna get muddy, and we don't want that. We want the colors to be defined amongst themselves. So I keep swiping and watching the results. Don't forget to get a full coverage on your edges. Make sure they get paint as well. Here's the straw action, blowing on the superior part of the wave where it's getting into more contact with the air and it's all over the place. Attempting to give it that look anyhow. And here I decided to add more white so that it mixes more. I think I didn't have enough paint on the bottom, and so it needed more. So the actual blending happens by applying air, blowing air into it. You develop good lungs when you're doing this technique. An airbrush will be another option. If you happen to have one, feel free to use it. I think this section right here is too thin. I like to see something a bit thicker, more natural looking. So I'm adding more paint to it. I like the current thickness, but now I need to make the horizon line continuous. Just fix it up and make it continuous. So it's a nice and smooth line. I think I like that. I'm just adding some metallic blue to the mix. I am constantly analyzing the wave to see what else. I don't think I'm done with the blowing part. Let's see. I'm trying to get rid of that blob right there. I added metallic blue to make the wave higher, a little higher up to this point. And it does need more paint there so that the paint can swim. I want this wave to look a little more natural. So this is turquoise. I'm adding a variety of colors, a little bit of more metallic paint. That's what creates a lot of cells. And I need a variety to carry on the same variety so that it doesn't look like it's not part of the wave. I want it to look like it's part of the wave, like I did everything at the same time. Now this top section is looking a bit dry, and I decided to add more paint. Apparently I went a little too thin on my base coat. This is an easy way to fix it. All right. A little bit more over there on the top. It was drying up. Now I'm analyzing the wave. Let's get a bit closer to see what else it needs. Let's see. I love the cell action, definitely. I'm loving it. Oh yes. I don't know about that. I think it needs more air. I'm adding white, Since I will apply air to it, it needs more paint. Metallic blue. A little bit of actual blending with the palette knife to open up cells. And now the air. So I just add paint as I go, depending on what I want to see, what's not happening, what I want to happen. Just going with the flow. Changing angles, shooting air from different angles. Now it's time to get rid of that little drop. All done. It's time to let it be, leave it alone, let it dry, and let's see what it looks like once it's nice and dry. Here it is, nice and dry. Let's take a closer look. And remember, if you liked it, give me a like and subscribe to see future videos. I will be making more waves in different colors, and I have many more projects in mind. Oh, look at those cells. Cells. Nice. I'm happy with it. Thank you for watching. Bye.